Hey, what's going on guys, Wisecracker here, and today I'm going to give you my first Modern Warfare class setup. Now today, I'm going to give you the class set on what I think is probably one of the best guns in the game, and the gun that you guys first start off with, so you'll probably be the gun that you get to know the most. So as you all know, it is the m4a1, and my god, it is a beast. It's like the ICR of every other game. That's sort of the main sort of gun, and this is this one. So let's just go straight into it. So starting off with muzzle, alright, this class is all about speed, quickness, so we're going to get recoil control, alright. We want the muzzle brake because we want as little recoil, as little sway, and that's the sort of class up that this is. This is all about speed and precision, so equip the muzzle brake. Second, you want to get the short barrel because movement speed and aim down sight speed is increased. This is a big bonus because, like I said, you want to be getting your gun up quick. You want to be shooting the enemy before, and this is what this class is all about. So make sure you add the short barrel. You could also, if you wanted to have more sort of a heavy sort of damage, you could also have the heavy duty barrel, which basically increases your damage range and your bullet velocity, meaning that from longer ranges it's generally better. That's what I would put in there if you don't want to. But more if you're sort of a rush kind of person like me, I'd put that in there. But or you could put the heavy duty barrel. Either one, choose which one you like, and let's move on to the next one. Laser sight. Don't think you really need a laser sight. You know, you're not really going to be hip firing with this weapon, plus they're not very good laser sights in general. Optics, obviously you want to go for the classic red dot sight, although to some people it is personal preference. I'd probably say if you wanted another one, is probably this one as well. This one's quite good. The first three are quite good ones. I mean, you don't really want a big chunky scope on the rest of these, but I'd stick with the red dot sight, also known as the reflex sight. Now stock, you could have a stock, but it kind of just, you know, it kind of slows you down a bit. You get a bit more ideal sway. Again with that heavy stock, you know, movement speed, it sort of just nerfs your mobility and that, but we don't want that, so I'm just leaving stock out, since, you know, we don't really have room for it, and I've got much more better things to replace it with. So, underbarrel, you want the tactical grip. Alright, so, first one, if you haven't got tactical grip unlocked, angled foregrip, alright? Do not do the vertical grip, because in my opinion, vertical recoil is a lot more easier to control than horizontal recoil. So make sure you put the angled grip on or the tactical grip on. Both of these are going to reduce your horizontal recoil, and also this one reduces your sway, so that is always good. Vertical grip, if you find it easier or you think it's got too much recoil, then sure, whack on the vertical grip. But personally, I think you should go for the tactical grip. So moving on to the next attachment, magazine. You don't really need a magazine for this, honestly. I'm not sure how many bullets you get. I just didn't put the magazine on because, again, aim down sight speed and movement speed is reduced. So I was like, nope. Now for the rear grip here, put the pistol grip on. Aim down fights faster, and sprint speed is increased as well. Of course, ideal sway, but that's alright. A little bit of sway is fine. We can take that up for the bonuses that it's giving us. Perk. Personally, I don't think any of these perks are really needed. I mean, if you wanted to choose one, I'd say probably sleight of hand, just to reload quicker, you know, all about that. Or if you don't want to, replace it with extended mags. But yeah, that's sort of the class that I'd go for with it. I mean, if you want to know the sidearm, I'm rocking the Deagle with a red dot scope. Perks, these are the perks I would definitely have. Double time. Hard, I mean, depending on you, I prefer hardline just so I can get streaks in quicker. I mean, if you didn't want to, I'd probably get Ghost or probably Ghost. Probably Ghost I'd go for the most. And then this one you probably want tune up again, because your field equipment is very useful, especially with the field equipment that I'm using with this class up. If I go over here to my field equipment, I'm using the munitions box, which means I'm just going to get loads of ammunition every time I die, or most times I die. I've usually got the ammunitions box, got more ammo straight in already. But that's all. This is all personal preference. You might any of these, but I'd probably go with the munitions box personally. So you're probably wondering, what about the kill streaks? Now, kill streaks, I like to rock the personal radar, UAV, and then the chopper gunner. I like having a lot of surveillance. I like knowing what's going on. Maybe if you don't want a UAV, put it in as a counter UAV. That's always very helpful. and then, or maybe you're not feeling like a heavier class, just, you know, change. This is again personal preference, but I think this works really well with the class. So now you probably want to see a bit of gameplay, so I'm going to give you my gameplay to go along with this. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Loads more Modern Warfare class setups on the way, so I'll see you guys in the next video.